Hello, I'm Key Edwards, and I'm here today with Dream Production Studio. And I'm here today with Phron, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his radio career and what shows has he produced.
Okay, so I've been in radio for about 6 years, and I went to Columbia
Okay.
College. I didn't graduate though. I went to Columbia. My major was film. I don't know how I ended up in radio, but I ended up in radio. So my first job was working on the gospel channel.
Okay.
The only FM channel in Chicago, 102.3, and they trained me for that. And after I left the gospel station, I produced the Tom Joyner Morning Show on 106.3.
Okay.
And when Tom left, I produced the morning mixtape with Mike Love. And I just, stayed in radio.
Yes.
And so I was producing the morning shows, and then I met a guy named AC Green. And AC Green was on 106.3. He came on every day at 9 o'clock. And nobody wanted to work with him. Nobody. And they made me actually work with him. And me and AC didn't get along at all.
Why didn't you guys get along?
Because AC didn't know nothing about radio. Like AC as a personality. And I went to school, so I know the board. So
Right.
he's trying to make things happen that's not gonna happen. He's trying to speed up the process, and it's not. So we didn't get along. So after a long talk with like the program directors, they was like, "Phron, we need you. Don't nobody want to work with AC." So I eventually worked with him, and we got a good relationship. And after we learned each other, we got a good relationship. He plugged me with V103 and 1390 with iHeart. So he introduced me to the people at iHeart, and they put me on the team, and I started producing his shows on all the stations. And they tried to make me produce some. Commercials, TV commercials, but it was just too much for me. So I started doing that, and 106 didn't like it because that's their competition. But and that's.
So currently you're just working with AC Green.
Right now I'm just currently working with AC Green for now. But I have my own little radio show on 88.9 FM.
Okay.
Yeah, once a week. It's called the Go Get It Radio Top 20 Countdown.
Okay, and what is that focused towards? Like, what topics are you talking?
It's a countdown, so it's focused on like music that you wouldn't normally hear on big radio stations, like indie artists or songs that they overlooked or skipped over and wouldn't play. So I'm focusing on that, local artists and things like that.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us today
Thank you
on
for having me.
Dream Productions. This is Key Edwards signing off.